Okay, we're gonna go ahead. These rolls are okay. We're still gonna dump everything into the ship. Maybe I'll get one of the good endings. Let's go ahead and leave. If there's multiple endings, which I assume there is. Let's go ahead and drop the 6 in here. I'm glad I got this interface bonus. Okay, well, we're a quarter there. We failed that, so we lost some condition. So cross fingers for this one. Okay, so we got a positive outcome on that, so we got +2. And next cycle should do it, I guess. Maywick. Ethan says Maywick is on their way. You'll either leave the station, get protection, or disable your tracker before they arrive. So we have some time. It looks like game over if Maywick gets here, because nothing ever gives you that much time if nothing bad was going to happen. Or if something bad was going to happen. So let's go ahead. We're loaded on cryo now. Getting rich. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and dump everything into this for now. And then we'll focus on getting protection and working off Ethan's debt. Let's go ahead and finish this. And let's see what we get. Shipyard. Your crew slowly filters out the shipyard locker room, the bubbling chatter reducing with each group that leaves. There's excitement in the air. Haven has just made an announcement. The assembly teams are done. Sat on the locker room bench, you can feel the cereal out there. Its hulking mass now intimately familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you have watched it grow. Be assembled. You have walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it's ready for the final stage. It will go into testing now, then enter the final process of sealing and resealing, checking and rechecking before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but feel proud. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem changing out his work gear. Mina nowhere to be seen. He smiles. She'll be ready soon. Where's Mina? You two are fast friends, huh? She's been watching at home. Now I'm on a work team. I can afford a little bit more help. He corrects himself. Was on a work team. I mean, we are all out of a job now. He quickly adds, not that I'm complaining. He comes to sit beside you on the bench. She's got to be in her best shape when she carries you, Mina, and me out of here. So confident? Lem smiles apologetically. Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now. He rubs his hands nervously. No use in wondering what if. Until they draw anyways. There's a few cycles till then. Lem is right, but the odds seem unlikely anyways. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? Thousands? You've certainly seen more faces than you can count pass through. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep the promise? Out here on the Eye, you get a sense that no one will hold them to it. Why else would they be building the Sidril in a surrogate system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. Tell me about Celis. How's Mina's doing? Tell me about Celis. The Foundation, he thinks. I'm not sure I know much more than you. I hear they have a planet in mind for Sidril. Something temperate and habitable. I think they are run by some rich folk from the core. People interested in doing different things. Core? Lem gives you a funny look. Yeah, the core, he smiles. I guess people don't talk much about it out here, but it's the center of everything if you believe in that sort of thing. Star systems we are surrogate to. He shrugs. We work so they don't have to. I'd rather keep my mind on the prize, to speak. I don't much care what they are for or against, as long as they can help us get out of here. He sighs. Have you ever been in a thunderstorm, Sleeper? A real big one? I don't remember. Lem shoots you a worried look for a moment. It's something else, he smiles. The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down, the whole sky stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. The place I was born. New Pembroke, a dry old rock in the Conway system, had 2 seasons. One of them was dry as bone, dusty, ugly. The other was one long storm, the side effect of a terraforming effort, they said. Rain used to rattle off the off the roofs like bullets. It washed the dust away, turned the streets to rivers. It'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We wait half a year just to see it again. The best day was one where the first drops fell. He sniffs. Some days I wake up swearing I can hear it again. I was thinking, Mina has never seen a storm, never ever felt rain. She's grown up here, the ring her only horizon. Always in the dark. I want to change that for her. You will. Of course, almost there. Lem stands stretching. Best get back to the little one anyway. With the shifts done, I reckon she'll be happy to have me home for a few cycles. He shoulders his gear. See you in a few for the draw. I'll be there. Right on, he grins. Lem leaves, making you the last person in the Caverner's locker room. As you sit, you think about the rain and a little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could that Sidriel really take you to a planet, a place with weather, with skies, with life? You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon to hope, too dangerous. There's work to be done. So we have to wait. No, this is not the right place. Yeah, this is the right place. So moving the horizon. Celas are apparently going to start moving the Sidriel horizon to the hub soon. So we gotta wait 6 cycles. So we're gonna get protection until then. What's the shipyard do? Sidriel draw. Heavenage says it'll be a few cycles until the winners of the draw are announced. We'll have to come back then. So we got 3 cycles for that. So let's go ahead and start paying off debt. What is this right here? Roto Wet Dock. Okay, that's how long till they come back. And I could buy some more cores. So here's the compressor club. And we're gonna work at the front because we have +1 engage. Our odds are not that great, but we gotta take what we can get. I got some minus condition for that, but at least I got a little off Ethan's debt. Let's head back and rest. And I'm gonna have 3 die for now. Go ahead and end cycle. I don't think I'm getting any cryo for this because I'm working off the debt, but I'm happy with the amount of cryo I have thus far. Ooh, those are some bad rolls. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. So food now costs 8. That's massive. That's gonna stack up pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and drop off some dye. I'm getting real bad condition and energy use. Okay, I'm gonna have to buy a stabilizer. So now it costs 64. It's getting even cheaper. Let's go ahead and leave and rest for the day. Let's go ahead and restabilize. Start action. Let's go ahead and end the cycle for the day. First thing I want to do is get the +3 food. Those are some really good rolls. I'm happy with these. So we need to go to the compressor core. No, where is it? Emphasis stall. I wish I knew where to get the mushrooms from. So his food's now going to cost 12. So the 20% is already paying for itself. Let's go to the compressor club and let's just drop some of the big guns in here. Drop this 6. And drop this, which turns it to a 6. And that should do it. So Ethan's debt is paid off finally. So let's see what Ethan has to say. They are never going to release my debt, the shits. Ethan kicks the locker and the sound rattles loudly around the room. Ethan paces around the small room, swearing to himself. You watch him from the locker room bench. Calm down, they'll do it. Ethan laughs. There's no way. He spits on the floor, an old habit. They like having sniveling little shits like us work their club. Saves on the overheads and they get two bosses around. He kicks the locker again and swears. What did they say? Some shit about getting back to me. I swear to God, these are the most straight-edged gangsters as I ever met. He laughs at his own joke. I can't do it. I can't spend another shift stopping spacers, bringing nail guns into the club, or pouring endless shots of Garoli for ignorant Havenage work crews. He looks at the locker again, threatening it with a final kick. I mean it. I'm going to go up there and shoot every single one of those shits. He makes a finger gun. Hold on. They deserve it. Hold on. Don't get me all excited. I haven't got my gun, remember? He stops pacing. But you know, Sleeper, that's not a bad idea you have there. I didn't have an idea. That's a terrible idea. I didn't have an idea. He ignores you. I don't mean shooting up the place. I mean getting the gun. He sits beside you on a workbench. Think about it. What am I supposed to do when Maywick gets here? Shout him down? I need the gun if you want me to keep up my end of the deal. It's simple. An explosive personality for distraction in the front. He places a hand on his own chest and sneakily Sleeper to go in the back. He pats your chest. Stupid, what about the debt? We've done our time and the wounds they've faded. If they don't notice us take the gun, they'll never know it's gone. Plus, he stands up. After my distraction, they'll be happy to see the back of me. Or they'll want you dead even more. Fine. Or they'll want you dead even more. Either works. At least I'd never have to see the inside of the shithole again. He gives the locker one last kick. For good luck. Let me know when you want to do this. Then we both move as one and meet up in the Bright Market after. But don't take too long, or I really will shoot the place up. He grins. You know I'll do it. Okay, so here's the compressor, and we can grab the gun. Will we put this in there? Okay, so we get positive results regardless. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. You know where the lockup is, and Ethan's gun has been there since the bartender took it. Time to take it back. So let's start this, the action. You grab the gun. When you reach the lockup, there is no one there. You guess the distraction worked. You grab the gun. Sweet. Compressor. The gun tucked safely into the pocket. You work your way down the stairs that lead up to the office. Doorman passes you, exchange nods. It seems like you're in the clear. You hurry on, eager to get out before anyone spots anything. As you come down the main stairway into the front of the club, you see Ethan entering. He has a dark look in his eyes which troubles you. He's reaching in his pocket of his coat. Slowly, carefully, you catch his eye and raises an eyebrow. You shake your head. With a long pause, then he nods and turns around. Walking back out of the club, you exhale, not realizing you were holding your breath. And then you are out, without a single shout, without anyone noticing you. You meet Ethan around the corner on a quiet, Bright Market walkway. You have it? He looks so nervous. Show him the gun. You lift it out of your pocket and it's colder, heavier than you expected. Ethan watches you take it out. Nice. Now if you would, he beckons with his hand. A memory jumps into your mind of Ethan in the compressor, hand out, asking for his gun back. A memory followed by a memory of sharp, dizzying pain. You flinch. Give him the gun. Ethan eagerly grabs it and looks down the sights. He sighs a sigh of relief. Then he meets your eye and slowly raises the gun until point directly at your head. Not funny. You still don't get it, do you, Sleeper? Ethan spits. When they canceled that contract, I lost everything. My reputation, my payout, any way of getting off this shitty station. Everything. All I had left was you, he grins. A naive little sleeper with a heart of gold. I couldn't believe it worked, he laughs. And now we're done. But the contract is canceled. No shit, Ethan steps back a little, taking himself out of arm's reach. He slides his slate out of his jacket pocket with his hand. Now call me Maywick. Are you crazy? No. No. Yep, he grins. He prods the slate. Done. He puts it away. Here, you know. On the station, I've been speaking with him. He tells me we split the contract, not 50-50, but enough finder's fee that I can get off the shithole. You're dead. If you're capable of that, Sleeper, you would have done it a long time ago. Ethan glances around. I have learned one thing from you, Sleeper. In all of our cycles working in this shitty club, he smiles. People never know when to cut and run. It's like they freeze in the headlights when the future's bearing down on them. They watched it coming, watched their death flying in a fraction drive speed. You had every chance, and yet you still kept going like some idiot robot going through the motions, even when you knew you could be crushed. He smirks. And let me tell you something else. The shot enters through his upper back, and he crumbles immediately to the ground. You drop too, without thinking, pressing yourself in the walkway like it might save you. Silence. Okay, this is Maywick. You look up and see him coming down the walkway, silent, eyes alight. Maywick. You freeze in fear. Here it comes. You see it, just by Ethan's crumpled body. The gun. Move. Can't. Move. You inch forward. Move. You go for it. You run forward and a shot sounds. You feel it ripple on your back, and then your hands are on the gun and you scramble to your knees behind Ethan's body and fire. You close your eyes. You fire again and again and again until the clip is empty and all that are left are clicks. You drop the gun and then stand up. You don't hear anyone running. You don't hear anything. You just hear the sound of your own breath. You start walking, stepping over Ethan's static body, walking along the walkway, and then past Maywick. His eyes now dark, some mechanical fluid leaking from his chest. Perhaps the same fluid that's inside you. You try not to think about it. You keep going, and the sound comes back. The eye comes back. And as it does, you hear the sound of thousands of people getting on with their lives. Thousands of people who are just going to keep going until they can't anymore. You look up and all you see are the wheeling stars. They're spinning and you are suddenly dizzy. The eye has always spun like this, hasn't it? And you don't stop walking, you keep going. That's all there is, the path forward. S&ARP has left you no history, no past to speak of. Just a void that threatens to swallow you. You slow down. You think of Ethan's smile, his voice, and feel sick. Is it over yet? You are sure it ever can be, but you are still here, and you can't stop now. There has to be a better end than this. Okay, that was quite the ride. So, that's what we get for trusting a scumbag. This game definitely does not hold your hand on that aspect. So, what do we want to do now? What's Rabia's office? Control the ward. Yet again, performs many roles from protection to logistics and everything between you. You never know what you might have to face on patrol. Collect tithes. Yatagan operates on an in-kind basis. You are told the tithes of goods or service must be collected in exchange for protection and administration. Yet again, insider. However you feel about Yet again, it seems to be working with Rabia and your best chance of getting insight to the organization. Okay, so we have this for an option. I would have disabled the tracker a long time ago if I knew where to disable it. I wish there was more of expanse on this quest. Let's see if there's anything. No, there's nothing in the menu. Work for Rabia. Rabia wants you part of the Yet Again. They could help you settle on the eye. I really don't want to settle on the eye though. Let's go ahead and just take a look around. So, this is where I'm assuming you can get an apartment. The low end. Block maintenance maintained by the residents. The ramshack blocks are always in need of repairs, helping on good ways to make friends. Play Tava. The crackle filters can be heard in every concourse in the low end as the residents play rotating rounds of this game for cryo. This isn't important to me. I want to get this ship core. This ship mine core. But I don't know where to grab that just yet. So let's go ahead and grab this last ship mine fragment. Okay, and let us. Where do I drop it off? That's what's not B2. The steel dock, maybe. No, not here. I don't remember where to drop this off. The ore fabricator? There we go. Let's see what we got here once we give them these. Chip mines cannot be built from scratch, but you have enough to salvage fragments. Can be reassembled with a fabricator. Okay. And that is going to give us your ship mine core. Excellent. So, we get an upgrade point for that. Let's go ahead and dump this into engage, and then I'll figure out what to get next once I get another skill point.